6W3. He started in the top 10. CPU, gonna try to do.
Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. The Buffaloes will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UNLV's offense will start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive and want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times. As you know in this game, when a quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Thomas back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Gideon. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and 4. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Got some room into the goal line. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vegas.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finished it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
So Colorado's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He was able to get that ball up to the... Yard line before he stopped on the return. Rebels offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Hard running there. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good solid pickup on that play. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Thomas looking to fire. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Buffaloes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Oh, he's got a chance.
Return brings it out to the 35. And your UNLV Rebels will take over.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Thomas back to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free.
Hit him from like that angle.
And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their...
Fires and picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Trying to take it back. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
Colorado, 0.
First play of the period, first down here. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys that...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Virginia Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Hokies. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense. Getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis to throw. The screen, he's got wheels.
Oh my
God. Sweet
God.
spin and he's free. Wide open spaces. Big gain on that one as he's...
Big, bro.
Bounds with a 1st down. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Rebels offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wide out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running the option. It's Lewis. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this. Threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Lewis wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Holland.
Oh.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points. You're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Complete downfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Lewis to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Got it in the middle. It's Powell. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Powell. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first
He was out of bounds. That's bullshit.
First half in the books. Time
He literally ran out of bounds.
All right, guys,
Fell out of bounds.
delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. He leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll leave it with him.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Got his man quickly. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The RPO, it's complete. Racing to the right. The 20. Inside the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Note. Louisiana showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. A busy day in the Mountain West and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's reeled in. It's Powell. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Thomas looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as...
Tight end trying to get in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his read.
Touchdown, Vegas! And the beatdown has ensued. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lewis wants to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
It's not passing in this game.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
They go to the ground. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Where's that guy? Where is he going? Holy crap. Where the hell is he going? Why is he going that way?
Ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he was
What?
fortunate not to lose yards.
What the fuck is happening?
That
Oh,
play
the
able to
game,
wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. Forced out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Marsh. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Motion from the wideout. Give to the running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And he made the extra point without problem.
28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down.
Lewis wants to pass. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Gibson. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
At the 36. That's a first down for the offense.
Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab.
Can't play man
Making a
defense
play,
against
getting it to the
this.
23-yard line. It'll be first
can't.
down.
This is crazy that they're really
They'll
going to do
spike
this.
the ball to try to save as much time as they can. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Brings up second down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He caught
Fucking
it.
caught it.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Gain of 22.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season downs, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to